Hey, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Whenever you are watching this video, I am Nikki, and welcome back to my channel, Blueprint. First and foremost, I would like to say I apologize if you hear noise in the background. They are my fans. I don't have any AC, so I have to use fan. I have two fans going. And as soon as I turn them suckers off, it's been hot lately. It's been a heat index of 100 and some more. It feels like 100 and something. So my fan stays on 24/7. 24/7. It be hot in here. Excuse me. Second of all, I would like to say thank you to every one of y'all, each and every one of y'all who have followed me on my journey. I commented, liked the videos. I really, really do appreciate it. If you have any questions, you can either email me or put them in the comments, and I will answer them in the video to come. Maybe we can have a Q&A if you have some questions you would like to ask me. I can put in a Q&A for you. And third of all, it is day 10. Yes, day 10 of my 100-day or straight posting. Day 10, I made it. I made it. That feels good. Day 10, you just got, what, 90 more days? 90 more days. I hope I can continue. God willing, I hope I can continue. So, day 10, I want to tell y'all what 5 things I wish I would have done in my early part of my years. In my early years, I wish I would have done 5 things. And number one, I want to say I wish I would have managed my money better. Growing up, I just knew to make money, but I didn't know how to manage it. And it's not that I would just spend my money on anything. I had my baby right out of high school when I was 19 years old, and constantly providing for her and myself. And you know what, times are changing and things going up, and we weren't making much money back then. I think it was like what, $4.25 back then. I would constantly look for more jobs with more money, but it wouldn't last. It wouldn't last. Either I'm spending it on my daughter, making sure she's straight, or I spend it on myself, buying food, fast food, and stuff like that. So I wish I would have managed my money better. First time I got a credit card, y'all, I tore it up. And when you like 18, 19, you got that one company, that one credit card company that sends you a card. My first card, I'm gonna give you a story. My first card was a Capital One card. They sent me a Capital One card. I don't even know if I applied for it. I I don't even know. I don't even remember if I applied for it. I feel like they sent me, or they send you that letter, and saying that they give you $1,000 credit, and that was it. I had just had my baby, and let me tell y'all, when I got that card, me and my baby girl, we went shopping. We went shopping and racked that sucker up, and I don't think I ever paid it back. And that's sad. I don't even think I ever paid it back. How many of y'all have similar stories like that? Yeah, my first credit card right up. It was $1,000 limit. I was in my late teen, 19 years old. I was 19 years old, and it went downhill from there. That's life, I guess. So my second thing, I wish I would have done in my early years, applied myself better to a job, to a position. I think the longest job I had was like 5, 6 years maybe. I lasted about 5, 6 years. I believe that was my longest job I had. I kind of wish I would have stayed, but I became, that job was a chill job. I was going to school while I was at that job. I think my baby, she was she was 15, 16. And my grandbaby she was born in 2009. So I was at that job then because when my daughter had her baby, when she had my grandbaby, I was working at night. My daughter was going to school during the day, so I would watch the baby during the day because she was not quitting school to watch no baby. She still had to get up and go to school and do all her stuff that she had to do. You know what I'm saying? So I was watching the baby during the day, and my daughter would watch her, have her at night while I go to work. I was working overnight, and that was a pretty cool job. I tried to get on the mornings there, but could never succeed. Didn't nobody want to leave off morning, so getting on morning shift was really hard. So I stayed at that job for about 5, 6 years, and then I developed PTSD. I believe I did. I developed PTSD over animals. I became so terrified of animals. I don't care what animal it is. I'm terrified to this day. Mainly spiders. Mainly spiders. But yeah, I stayed at that job, and I met my fiance while I was on that job. And I ended up leaving that job to be, develop a life and a relationship with my fiance. But my fiance ended up passing away in 2021 due to the 19. So we had a short. Our life together was cut short by the 19. Our plan was to grow old together. She was about 13 years older than I am. And my plan was to stay home, take care of the house. She went to work. and she ended up retiring. And then we was planning on traveling and doing things together, more things together. 'Cause we used to, like, for our birthday, we used to have a gambling trip because both of us like to gamble, and we would take, you know, we would take a little trip, driving trip to like casinos in Maryland, and we would kind of like go around in a circle for my birthday and her birthday. I miss those times. And yeah, so I do wish I would have applied myself to at least one job. I lasted 10 years, but the most I lasted, I believe, was 5 to 6 years. And number three, I wish I wouldn't have been trying to chase a boy and went to college because I had the opportunity to go to college after I graduated. But me chasing a guy, my boyfriend at the time, he was going to college as well. So we like made an agreement for him to go to, off to college to a school. And then when I graduated, I was graduating the year after him. When I graduated, I was going to go to that school to, you know, and we kind of, I was following on him, was supposed to follow him. But he ended up coming back home. And then I ended up getting up pregnant. I becoming pregnant right after I graduated. And I never got my chance to go out, off to college, away from college. I did go to college here in my city, but I didn't last at that. That's why I wish I would apply myself. I wish I would apply myself to at least sticking to one job for like 10 years and apply myself to finish college. But I did eventually end up going back to school. My daughter, like, say, my daughter's senior year, when I was working on that job that I stayed 5 6 years from, I was going to school, and I ended up graduating from there. And I tried to get a career in the field that I graduated. Got my diploma, but nobody would hire me, so I gave up on that. And the fourth thing, I wish I would have took better care of my body. I wish I was knowledgeable enough to realize what I was putting in my body, because my young years, I didn't care. I would eat any and everything, fast food, junk food. My downfall is junk food. To this day, junk food. I still haven't gotten control over the junk food. I did at one point and then converted right back. I don't know. My willpower, it sucks. It really sucks, and I'm mad about that. I can't seem to control myself from not eating junk food. And my last thing, of my 5 things I wish I would have done in my earlier years, I wish I would have planted a better relationship with God. I know He's still with me. He's been with me the whole time. But I do wish I would. It's never too late. I know it's never too late. And I do have a relationship with God. In the morning, a part of my morning routine, if you saw my video from yesterday, you saw a typical morning routine of mine. But what I didn't show in that video that I have 2 Bible apps on my phone. So every morning I open those up and read the verse for the day. Every morning I read the verse that pops up every morning. And I believe I have a better relationship with God. My fiance, she was spiritual. She was spiritual, and she had developed before she passed away. She had developed a more relationship, a better relationship with God before she passed away. So I am happy about that because I know where she went. I know where her soul landed. So that concludes my 5 things I wish I would have done in my early years. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, or if you're new, comment down below. And if you all would like a Q&A, put questions in the comments. I'll write them down, and then I can have one of these as my videos in my 100-day my 100-day posting challenge. Can be a Q&A. If y'all would like to know anything about me, I'm an open book. I'm transparent. Tell you anything you want to know. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you for always supporting. Like I said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video out. Thank y'all so much. Y'all have a safe and blessed day. And we're going to see y'all in the next video.